Good afternoon, agents and my friends. My name is Yu. Today, I would like to present about the fusion restaurant that I analyze. So, the restaurant that I choose is Ryunique Fusion Restaurant, which is located in South Korea. So, this is my presentation agenda for today. So, let's start with the restaurant concept first. The restaurant concept is like they specialize in modern fusion cuisine with an undeniably French essence and Japanese sensibilities, using contemporary cooking techniques with the Korean ingredients. So let's move on the next part, which is about the target customer using 3Cs and STP. So let's start with the 3C first. The first one is the company. The Reuni is the semi-eponymous restaurant and it is opened in 2012. And the Reunit, which is a combination of the shift name Ryu and the word unit, and it is located at the Sensadong, Gangnam-gu, South Korea. And it delivers the modern Korean delicacies with heavy influence from France and Japan. And the price is between 120,000 to 230,000 Korean won. And it has the changeable menu according to the seasonal market ingredients, and it opens on Tuesday to Sunday from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. And it exudes a minimalistic and low-key ambience with plywood tables, cozy cousin seats, flush flowers, and massive windows. So moving on to the customer. The customer will be the travelers, the people with busy lifestyle, and the people who love fusion menu and who love to eat outside. And moving on to the commentator. So in here, I have the 5 direct commentators of Ryuni restaurant, and all of these restaurants are located in the Sinsadong, Gangnam-gu, South Korea. So the first commentator is the Moroki. The price range is 65,000 to 135,000 Korean won, and the question is the French contemporary. And the meal is only for the breakfast and the lunch, and it has the bad reviews a little bit for the taste and the service. So the second commentator is the Itakar. The price range is 38,000 to 82,000 Korean won, and the question is the international, European, and contemporary. And the meal is only for the lunch and the dinner, and it has the good reviews for the taste and the service. And the third commentator is ASEAN Live. The price range is more than 60,000 Korean won, and the question is Korea, Middle Eastern. And the meal is only for the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it has the best reviews for taste and the service. And the next commentator is Pupaira. The price range is more than 34,000 Korean won, and the cuisine is Italian, steakhouse, international, ASEAN, and Korean. And the meal is only for the lunch, dinner, brunch, and drinks. And it has the good reviews for the taste and the service. And the last commentator is Tokyo Seolan. The price range is 68,000 to 22,900 Korean won. And the cuisine is the ASEAN, Korean, steakhouse, and fusion. And the meal is only for the lunch and dinner. And it has the good reviews for the taste and the service too. So this is the 5 direct commentator of the Reunion restaurant. And moving on to the STP. So let's start with the segmentation first. For the geographic factor, the people who live in Sinsadong, Gangnam-gu, so South Korea. For the demographic factor, the people who are between 20 to 40 years old and have middle to high income class level in both gender. And for the psychographic factor, the people who have busy lifestyle and love to eat fusion cuisine. And for the behavior, the people who usually eat outside. So moving on to the targeting. The total available market would be the South Korea, the South available market would be the Gangnam-gu area, and the target market would be the Sinsadong area, and the penetrate market is the people 20 to 40 years old and have middle to high income class level with busy lifestyle and who eat outside. So moving on to the positioning. So this is the positioning of the 5 direct competitor of Reunion Restaurant. And here we can see that the Asian Live is the one who has the best service and the middle price. And I put the Reunion Restaurant here because it has the best service and the high price. So next part is about the marketing mix. For the product, they offer the creative fusion of French, Japanese, and Korean, only for lunch and dinner. And also, they offer the table service and they have the better white selections. And the price is between 120,000 to 230,000 Korean won. And the restaurant is located at the Sensadong, Gangnam-gu, Seoul, South Korea. And they offer the promotion especially on special day like anniversary or Christmas. On that kind of day, they offer the 1 glass of wine for every customer. And they serve the customer with skillful staff and chefs. And they provide the quick food service time and pay bill process for the customers so that the customer don't need to wait for a long time. And the restaurant has the good interior design that can attract the customer. And also, they provide their website, which are Facebook and Instagram, so that the customer, like when they want to know about the information of menu or food, they can check in the Facebook and Instagram account. So this is the 7 piece. Next part, which is about the restaurant surroundings. Okay, so start with the 5 force. The bargaining power of buyers is also high because nowadays the customer want the kind of service which is equal to the amount of money that they give. And the bargaining power of supplier is also high because the Reunion Restaurant menu change according to the seasonal market ingredients. And rivalry among existing competitor is also high because there are a lot of restaurants near the Reunion Restaurant. And the threat of new entrant is low, and the threat of substitute product is also high because if the customer don't want to eat at the Reunion Restaurant, they can go and eat at other restaurants. So moving on to the past analysis. The political conditions are very stable in South Korea, which is the good point for the Reunion Restaurant. And also, the Reunion Restaurant follow the standard of cleanliness inside the restaurant. And for the economic, since the consumer disposable income is high and there is no economic changes in South Korea, this is also the good point for the Reunion Restaurants. And for the social, in South Korea, most of the people they have the busy lifestyle, which means that they don't have the time to cook and eat at their home, so they can go and eat at the Reunion Restaurant. And also the Reunion Restaurant provide the healthy menu and food. And for the technological, the Reunion Restaurant used the research and development activity, and also they use the social media, which are Facebook and Instagram, to provide the information for the customer. And the environmental, the Reunion Restaurant don't have the problems related to the environmental issues. And for the legal, the Reunion Restaurant follow the health and safety laws and also the consumer protection laws because they provide the enough information to the customer. So moving on to the next slide, which is about the evaluate the business using SWOT analysis. Okay, so let's start with the strength first. For the strengths, the restaurant provide the value packing and it have the good reviews by customers, and also the customer can order and reserve from online, and the great taste also, and it is the 27th on Asia 50 best restaurant, and it is located at the good locations. So for the weakness, the complicated platform for ordering and reserving online, and small space inside restaurant, and also no delivery provided. So for the opportunities, the consumer trends, because nowadays most of the consumer want to eat the fusion menu, and multicultural populations in Gangnam-gu. And for the threats, changing consumer behaviors, and also the competitors nearby. So this is all about my presentation. Thank you.